It's a Madden 18. Yeah, Madden 18. And today we're gonna be playing against the Buffalo Bills. So let's get it. We're about to ruin their playoff hopes right now. So let's get it. If y'all enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, let's get it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Happy New Year, everybody. In today's late-season matchup, we have two teams who have victory on their minds. It's the Bills going up against the Dolphins.
They could still make the playoffs if the Patriots lose.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings
if the
us
Patriots
to the
lose, they have
State in one of
the Bills. If the Bills beat
cities,
me,
Miami, Florida.
still have a chance because they beat the Patriots.
Florida, a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading them out in his 7th year now out of Virginia Tech, Tyrod Taylor.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn.
Out of here.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now let's take a look here at the Bills offense.
I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but LaShawn McCoy is one of my favorite running backs in the game. Vision, elusiveness, creativity, can take nothing and turn it into something, catches the ball out of the backfield, and runs with that supreme arrogance that running backs have, the best ones in the game, thinks that no one can stop him, and at the end of a run, will drop a shoulder and get extra yardage.
On second down, it's McCoy. And this one goes
Out of here, bro.
Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Here we go. Third and long, it's Taylor. And a big loss here.
Sacked. Sacked.
William Hayes.
Sacked.
To get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Colton Schmidt, fourth-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami.
Got it.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Landry. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick of the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he's got the hookup with Anthony Fasano. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On first down, Ryan. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. And on your screen, the offensive starters, Jarvis Landry, a guy that we profile.
Love his game. Not only is he going to beat you with athleticism, he's going to outwork you as well. And look for him to hurt you also in the kick return game.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And we take a look at the Bills' defense.
Lorenzo Alexander's journey is one for the ages. Came out of college as a defensive tackle, defensive end. Got to the NFL. He's played outside linebacker, defensive tackle, defensive end, some fullback, and went to the Pro Bowl as a special teamer before a breakout year in 2016 with 12.5 sacks as a linebacker.
On third down, Ryan. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Now Ryan on second down. And he's going to go
God
down
damn.
just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Matt Milano in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Ah, damn it. He's injured.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked
No
up.
way.
He's got daylight.
No way.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. On the NFL
That is some
scoreboard, an update from
bullshit.
Foxborough. And the Patriots are out to an early lead there over the Jets. Tom Brady leading the charge offensively. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
My God, bro.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. On first down, Drake, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down, here's Ryan. Room to run inside the 40. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
My God.
Shaq Lawson in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Shaq Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay,
I hate
let's go
this,
back
bro.
a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Let's finish this real quick.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West, all kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Loving it.
Loving it. That's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. And Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby. You'll find out.
Hard pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Yeah, this actually would be good.
We're just 2 minutes away from sending you to Orlando for Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report, so don't forget about that coming up shortly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a halftime without him, and we thank him for doing the highlights. Let's go get a snack.
He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass rushing moves he has, his ability to play against them.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Oh my God, bro.
Dolphins going to take their second
Dolphins,
timeout
man.
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Heavy, heavy, heavy. Watch the backfield. Ready.
On second down, Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, oh, what a catch that time by Landry. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Are you field goal range?
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. And Parkey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. The Jets are out to the early lead. Bryce Petty with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando, he's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Dolphins and the Bills are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in the second half. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Bills taking the field for their opening drive. Hayes is able to zero in on the QB here. This will go as a loss of 10. Midway through the second quarter, Lawson's got to take down the QB here. This ends up as a loss of 9. First and 10. Wright's going to push his way to the QB here. This will go for a loss of 7.
My offensive line is ass, bro. Like, what the fuck?
So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back down to Miami for the start of the second half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Jakeem Grant now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
See, that was a wide
It's
open
player
space
spotlight time, and we focus that spotlight on the quarterback, Matt Ryan. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Right back to Drake. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Ryan. Looking for steps.
No way, bro.
Intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return out shy
God, I
of
thought,
midfield to the
I'm so worried about the
46-yard
fucking
line.
O-line, bro. I thought someone was running towards me, so I had to get the ball out quick. Oh my God. Why is my O-line so ass?
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
God,
teams
bro,
actually doing that
O-line.
back in the good old days.
I swear to God, it's my O-line's fault. I throw interceptions,
few
bro.
inches. That'll
Because
be
the
a
freaking
first
D
down.
tackles are rushing at me full speed, and then I'm gonna get sacked for so many fucking yards, bro.
They go play action here on 1st down. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Plays
We gotta
like
get
this
him away
with
from field goal.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Cover 3.
Because
There you go.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
God,
He's
bro,
got the
no
first
way.
down here inside the 30. And he gets this one all
Goodness.
the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And now a 1st down following that long gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I'm so done with this game, bro.
Tyrod Taylor from
Oh,
17
my goodness.
yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
And his kick is good. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Ready? Ready.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong.
Blitz coming.
I hate this offensive line, bro. What are you doing?
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
Like, we're down by so many
line is eating
points.
them alive.
We're not gonna have enough time by next quarter. They're gonna clock the
Here we
fucking
go on
clock.
4th down with Ryan. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Bro, O-line, do something,
For many teams, the evaluation of
like
tight
block.
ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Now a handoff for Drake. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
That's clean. Yeah, that's cool.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about
no way, bro.
It's unbelievable.
Two people drop
their ability to move
ball,
is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Okay, Kenyon Drake, please. Ah, fuck. We're not getting this anywhere.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Give
Finally.
Right around 4 on the
What?
carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now we just gotta tire up Buffalo.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Run, I dare you.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Bills
All right, let's do it.
offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Out of here!
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. And Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Okay, you know what? You just want to run the fucking ball, bro. It's so annoying, bro. I hate. Bro, like, damn. All you do is abuse your fucking running back.
Another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Wake in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One of the bigger plays
I swear to God, they're probably going to run the ball.
The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete.
My goodness, bro, like, please. Oh, my God.
47.
Bro.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive
God,
moving.
they're just chewing the fucking clock. Right, hurry up and run this play, and then I'm gonna call a timeout. I have to call a timeout.
Time for a break.
Oh, wait.
We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Oh, no, bro, I don't want to. My goodness.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after
We
having
need to
time
sack
talk
the
it
fucking
over.
QB, bro. He's not good under pressure. Let me get in with him. Let me get in with him.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have to call timeout. They're going to chew the clock out.
It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They cannot score a touchdown. If they score, okay, so 15, 16. Okay, they'll be up by a touchdown and it'll be overtime, but still, we cannot let him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna regret this play. I think they're running it. I think they're running it. I think they're running it. Yep, they're running. You're running it. I knew it.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3.
Now we play cover.
And now it's third down.
Throw the ball. They have to.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited
Can't
about
play,
that?
no.
Absolutely, this defense are saying go right ahead with those. So
Yes,
2 plays with
okay,
only
good.
negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Bro, stop chewing the fucking clock, yo. Bro!
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And an alley
No!
run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins
30
are
seconds
gonna take another
to make a
timeout
touchdown.
here. That'll be their second, so one more chance to
forgot
stop
about
the
the clock,
here.
yo.
And we'll be back.
Okay. They gotta kick it now. Still
And
got
now
time.
following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another
Fucking
boomer.
puss. Alright,
They'll
bro.
swear they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis and give that one to the Texans as they wind up winners there. Deshaun Watson, 2 touchdown passes in the W. He'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. And Stills over the middle. And he
Call timeout.
takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the
Okay.
49. He got 29 yards that time.
Okay. Okay. 5 seconds. We're gonna do it. We have to. Like.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock
Okay, we don't gotta rush
stopped
it.
down
We
with
don't gotta
20
rush it.
seconds remaining.
Hail Mary
That would've been a
tips.
tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does,
My God,
the
bro.
perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw. And this is caught. He hits
Hurry up!
That one goes for 24 yards. Down to 7 seconds now. 6. One last shot for Ryan. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
No!
And he gets it
No!
inside the 10 to the 9. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Bills, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round.
God, bro. Buffalo's such a bitch, man. Swear to God, bro. Bunch of pussies.